What if the reason you feel tired, hungry, and stuck isn't because you're eating too much, but because your body is using the wrong fuel? What if there's a hidden switch inside your body that decides whether you burn fat or store it, and most people never even realize it exists? And what if the solution to better energy, less hunger, and real fat loss is actually simpler than you think? In this video, I'm going to break everything down, clear, simple, and straight to the point. So if you're new here, this is exactly where you should start. Alright, let's get into it. I've created over 2,500 videos on YouTube, and I get it. When you land on the channel, it can feel confusing. So many topics, so many directions. Where do you even begin? That's why I made this video. This is your starting point, the basics, the foundation. If you're new, or if someone you know is just getting started, this is the first video to watch. Let's simplify everything. What is keto? So, what does keto actually mean? Keto, or ketosis, is when your body burns fat for fuel instead of sugar. Normally, most people rely on sugar as their main energy source. Every meal, every snack, it all keeps your body running on sugar. But when you switch to burning fat, your body breaks that fat down into molecules called ketones. And here's the key, your body can run on ketones. Not only that, ketones are actually a much cleaner fuel compared to sugar. They provide more stable energy and come with a lot of additional benefits. So in simple terms, keto means your body is in fat-burning mode. Healthy keto, the difference. Now, there's something called healthy keto, and this part is important. A lot of people think, if I lose weight, I'll become healthy, but it actually works the other way around. You need to get healthy first, then the weight comes off. So what does getting healthy mean? It means giving your body all the nutrients it needs, not just eating anything low carb, but choosing high-quality, nutrient-dense foods that support your body. That's what healthy keto is about. Intermittent fasting, IF. The second piece is intermittent fasting. Now, this is not a diet. It's simply a pattern of eating and not eating. Instead of eating all day, 3 meals, snacks in between, you start eating less frequently. Why does that matter? Because every time you eat, your body releases a hormone called insulin. The problem with too much insulin. Too much insulin can be harmful. The goal isn't to eliminate insulin completely, but to reduce the excess. And here's the surprising part. Most people have too much insulin, but they don't even know it. Doctors usually check blood sugar, but not fasting insulin. So the real issue often goes unnoticed. How do you lower insulin? There are two main ways. First, reduce carbohydrates, especially sugar, refined carbs, grains, pasta, cereal, juice, alcohol. Second, eat less frequently. Start with 3 meals a day, no snacks. Then move to 2 meals a day. Some people even go to 1 meal a day. The goal is simple, eat less often. It's not about calories. This isn't about counting calories. Yes, you may eat fewer calories, but that's not the focus. The focus is frequency. Eating less often allows your body to adjust. Interestingly, when you eat less frequently, your body becomes more efficient with nutrients. It starts conserving them. So if you needed a certain amount of nutrients for 3 meals, you may need less when you switch to 2. Your body adapts. What about muscle loss? Many people worry about losing muscle, but during intermittent fasting, certain hormones, like growth hormone, increase. This helps protect your muscles, so your body actually preserves muscle while adapting. Switching to fat burning. When you reduce carbs and eat less frequently, your body starts changing. It begins to build the ability to burn fat instead of sugar. You're essentially retraining your body. Before, it depended on sugar. Now, it starts using stored fat. Where does body fat come from? Here's something many people don't realize. A lot of body fat comes from carbohydrates, not from the fat you eat. When you eat too many carbs, insulin converts that excess into fat. And here's the problem. If insulin is too high, your body can't burn that fat. A simple sign of high insulin. Let me ask you something. Look down. Can you see your belly? That's one of the biggest signs of high insulin. Other signs include feeling tired after eating, brain fog, poor focus, mood swings, cravings for carbs, constant hunger. Does any of that sound familiar? So what happens when you burn fat? Now imagine this. Between meals, your body is burning fat, not sugar, your own fat. What happens? You're not hungry all the time. Cravings disappear. Energy becomes steady. It suddenly feels easy. And that's why healthy keto and intermittent fasting work so well long term, because you can actually stick to it. Keep it simple. You might have seen complicated keto charts, percentages, macros, calculations. But let's make it simple. Just picture your plate. Half of it is vegetables, a quarter is protein, a quarter is fat. That's it. And even though fat may sound like a lot, remember, it has more than double the calories, so the actual portion isn't as big as it seems. It's more than weight loss. This isn't just about losing weight. It's about improving your overall health, better energy, better focus, better mood, helping your body function the way it's supposed to. Final thoughts. Now you understand the basics. Keto is about burning fat. Healthy keto is about nutrition. Intermittent fasting is about eating less often. And the goal is to lower excess insulin. That's your foundation. From here, everything else will start to make sense. Thanks for watching.